Well, good evening to you all, and welcome to this special Ralph Miliband lecture on the past, present, and future of Libya, presented by Saif al-Islam al-Gaddafi. And let me say right from the beginning what a pleasure it is for me to have him here. First of all, I knew him quite well whilst he was a student here for a number of years, and as I'll come on to reflect in a moment, we argued about a lot of things. But I've also, during this time, come to know him very well, and I must say that I've come to like him a great deal. So it is a great pleasure for me to welcome him here, both in a personal capacity, and then secondly as a representative of the Miliband program, and thirdly as an academic of the London School of Economics, of course. But throughout this time, I've come to know Saif as someone who looks to democracy, civil society, and deep liberal values for the core of his inspiration. I look forward to hearing how he will apply these in his discussion of Libya this evening. So please join with me in giving him a very warm welcome.
We must find a way forward to achieve a truly democratic society. I believe democracy should maximize political participation. Democracy should ideally be what it literally means, rule by the people. It may be difficult to build democracy in our part of the world, but there are also very serious problems with democracy in Western countries too. Modern representative democracies in the West have fallen far short of the ideal of participation and rule by the people. In the US, with its winner-take-all plurality voting system, a member of the House of Representatives is often elected with the vote of just 1 in 5 eligible voters. Even in years that set records for voter participation for a US presidential election, 1964 and 2008, the turnout just breaks the 60% mark of eligible voters. This means that 40% of eligible voters did not participate at all. And usually about half of those who do participate support the losing candidate, meaning that only about 25 to 30% of the eligible electorate gets a representative for whom they actually voted. The result is a move away from rule by the people and toward rule by political factions and special interests. The Pew Research Center report, published last month, found that over 75% of Americans agree with each of the following statements. Elected officials in Washington care only about their careers. They are influenced by special interest. They are unwilling to compromise. They spend too much money and they are out of touch with the people. Other representative democracies with different electoral systems also have serious problems. A proportional representation system does give citizens a more direct impact on political power because it increases the number of effective votes and the number of winners. But multi-party voting based on percentage of the vote has its own problems, such as unstable coalition and the absence of a majority-based government. Over the past 3 decades, Libya has conducted a grand-scale social experiment to try to create an alternative to the dominant model of party-based representative democracy, a democracy based on the principle of direct participation, of the spirit of ancient Athens. So, in theory, Libya is the most democratic state in the world. because in theory,